Since the beginning of mankind, the concept of cooperation has been the foundation of harmonious existence. Mahatma Gandhi once said that cooperatives are the gateway for economical development. By effectively implementing this philosophy, the Karnataka State Sauhardha Federal Cooperative Limited has successfully achieved an environment that is conducive to the growth of Sauhardha cooperatives in Karnataka. In India, as early as the 1st century, Shatavahanas adapted the concept of cooperation in the daily life of people. The great economic exponent Acharya Chanakya has propounded the necessity of the cooperative philosophy even in the delivery of justice. In 1844, the Rockdale Society of Equitable Pioneers became the first cooperative initiative formed under any cooperative law in the world. It was on 25th March 1904 that the Cooperative Credit Societies Act 1904 came into existence. On 8th May 1905, a 12-member society called the Agriculture Credit Cooperative Society came into existence under the leadership of Shri Siddhanagowda Sannaramanagowda Patil at Kanaginahala village in the present district of Gadag. Then, this act was limited to agriculture credit cooperative societies. To overcome this limitation, the Cooperative Societies Act 1912 was formed to include other activities of cooperatives. The newly legislated the Cooperative Societies Act 1912 became the model for the provincial governments to form their own cooperative acts. As time passed, other aspects were included in the Cooperative Act, thus heralding the resurgence of a new era in the cooperative movement. Post-independence, various state governments framed their own independent cooperative acts, and the central government its multi-state cooperative act. A panchayat, a cooperative society, and a school for every village were considered as the three pillars of community development. By the beginning of the 1950s, the absence of the government's active participation in the cooperative movement was felt. The state and the central governments started investing crores of rupees in the form of shares, grants, subsidies, contributions, and so on, in spite of which the cooperative movement did not yield the expected results. This condition continued for the next 2 to 3 decades. Keeping this in mind, the central government set up a committee under the chairmanship of Shri Ardhanareeswaran. This committee submitted the report in 1987. It attributed the failure of the cooperative movement to the excessive interference by the governments. It is also true that the unabated party politics in the cooperative movement is also a big hindrance to its progress. Realizing the vital role of the cooperative movement in the progress of society, the Central Planning Commission set up a committee with the task of drafting a model cooperative act which will prevent interference by the governments, appointing Shri Chaudhary Brahma Prakash as its head. This committee, after a detailed study of the cooperative acts of various states, drafted a model cooperative act in 1991.
The central government recommended the state governments to adopt this. A bill named Karnataka Sauhardha Cooperative Act 1997 on Parallel Cooperative Act was passed by the state legislature of Karnataka in 1997. Though the President of India had given his consent to the act, it was not enforced. Demanding an immediate enforcement of the act, a committee Sauhardha Samvardhana Samiti under the chairmanship of Justice Rama Joyce came into existence. It was due to the combined efforts of Sahakara Bharati Karnataka and Sauhardha Samvardhana Samiti, the act was finally enforced in January 2001. The Federal Cooperative or the Karnataka State Sauhardha Federal Cooperative Limited was established in compliance to the requirement of the new act.
Responsible member, self-monitoring and proactive programs are the fundamental mantras of the Federal Cooperative. India's only elected constitutional entity, the Federal Cooperative's mandate is to supervise, motivate and facilitate developmental activities among the Sauhardha cooperatives.
ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಬಾರಿ ಸಹಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಿಸುವ ಹೊಣೆಗಾರಿಕೆ
For the first time we were given the responsibility of controlling the cooperatives.
ಈಗ ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಒಂದೆಡೆ
Earlier, the registrar was doing this.
ಬಾಂಧವ್ಯ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಿಂತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತ
It was a challenge to have good relationship and to support the Sauharda cooperatives and at the same time regulate them.
ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದು ಸವಾಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಯಾವುದೇ
Any government, individual or an establishment are averse to the idea of declining power, including the cooperative department.
ತನ್ನ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣದ ಅಧಿಕಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾನೆ.
It is not so responsive.
ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು
In spite of their non-cooperation, Sauharda cooperative movement has gained momentum.
ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವ ಭಾವನೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೂಕ್ತವಾದ ಸ್ಪಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಅದುಮಿಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ.
The past chairman of the Federal Cooperative, Shri Manohara Maski, Shri Vishwanatha Hiremat, Shri S.R. Satish Chandra, and the present chairman, Shri Gurunath Jantikar, are instrumental in effective functioning of the Sauharda Cooperative, who by using advanced technology have achieved fast, flawless operation and many other innovative initiatives. Till now, over 40 cooperative leaders have served Federal Cooperative as directors. The contribution of the committed staff in the growth of Federal Cooperative is also valuable. In existence since 2002, the Federal Cooperative has in its fold over 3,500 cooperatives that includes credit cooperatives, urban cooperative banks, multi-purpose cooperatives, self-help cooperatives, house building cooperatives, consumer cooperatives, education cooperatives, and others from diverse fields. Over 80% of these cooperatives have been registered under the new Sauharda Act and the rest were converted from the old Act. The success of the Sauharda Sahakari Act is evident from the fact that more and more number of cooperatives are being registered under this Act.
The Sauharda Act, which has come in Karnataka, of course, is one of the very good experiments. In Karnataka, we have implemented that very effectively, and Sauharda is very successful in Karnataka. The only seniors were getting into this cooperative field. Only farmers were getting into this cooperative movement. But with the more freedom that is accorded to Sauharda cooperatives and quite liberalized atmosphere, youngsters have started coming in. Those who were not in the movement have got into this Sauharda cooperative institutions, and thereby more people got into the movement, and different type of people, people who were in different walks of life, they all started looking up for cooperative movement. That is one big success of this Sauharda Cooperative Act.
This was the Cooperative Societies Act, and this was the Karnataka Sauharda Act. As you can see, there is some difference between the two. The beauty of the Karnataka Sauharda Act for me was its simplicity. There was also a promise that we would be autonomous. After conversion, I must say those promises were filled, and I've been very happy with the Karnataka Sauharda Act. Also, the administration of the Act through the Karnataka Sauharda Federation and the government. This is a very important and significant step towards the modernization of legislation in our country.
The Federal Cooperative is successfully discharging its duties in bestowing the Sauharda cooperatives with the most required operational freedom and bringing them under a disciplined self-regulation. As per the mandate of the Sauharda Sahakari Act, the Federal Cooperative can draft model bylaws, determine the standards of financial stability of Sauharda cooperatives, can carry out inspection of the member cooperatives, formulate a model code of conduct, encourage new cooperatives with diverse initiatives, transact and deliver services on behalf of the member cooperatives, prepare a charter of auditors, monitor elections of the member cooperatives, The federal cooperative can exercise powers including that of annulment of the board of directors of the member cooperatives in case of violation of the Act and bylaws by any member cooperative. The torchbearer of the Sauharda cooperative movement in Karnataka, the federal cooperative, is taking a number of necessary statutory actions and proactive steps. The facilitation of the e-stamping business by cooperatives, an activity that is the first of its kind in India, is a unique achievement of the federal cooperative.
ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ನಾವು ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಿಗೆ
Our positive point is that we provide customized products.
ಜನಪ್ರಿಯವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಡೆಸ್ತಾರೆ.
Any new innovation, change has to be accepted and acquired. Sometimes even it is not necessary.
ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲಂದ್ರೂ ಸಹಿತ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು.
This is to avoid the technological gap that may arise someday in the future.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ
Enhancing the technological maturity of the federal cooperative was my priority.
ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಹಿತ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕವಾಗಿ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಹತ್ವ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
The user-friendly website of Federal Cooperative is a home for all details of the cooperative sector. Swabhimani Sahakari, the monthly magazine, updates all the members of Sauharda cooperatives on the latest developments and information about cooperative movement in other states apart from national and international trends and developments. Along with publicizing the achievements of the federal cooperative, the guidelines to the member cooperatives, the cooperative ministry's important notifications and circulars are published in Swabhimani Sahakari. Various books on Sauharda Sahakari Act in English and Kannada, model bylaws, along with many books needed for the member cooperatives are also published by the federal cooperative.
The federal cooperative provides information and training to its member cooperatives on the usage of modern technology for quick and simplified services, necessary inflexible security measures, along with other technological developments for their day-to-day functioning.
The federal cooperative, in its bid to increase the credibility, efficiency, and the confidence of the member cooperatives, conducts at regular intervals seminars, workshops, overview meetings, special training programs, annual meetings of CEOs of member cooperatives. Federal Cooperative, in association with various universities, has organized several dialogue discussion programs with youth and students to kindle an interest towards cooperative field among them. Several initiatives by Federal Cooperative, such as workshops for chartered accountants and so on, have increased the credibility and efficiency of cooperative sector.
Some of the member cooperatives of the federal cooperative have set an example by adopting innovative business practices. The Shri Arihanta Credit Sauharda Cooperative Limited, Boragaon, Chikkodi, known for its financial discipline and organized customer services, the Arihanta Sauharda Cooperative also provides opportunities even to the economically weaker sections of society to participate in financial transactions. The Hirekerur Taluk Vidyavardhaka Sauharda Cooperative Limited, Hirekerur. In addition to establishing institutions right from LKG to college level, this Vidyavardhaka Sauharda Cooperative also runs primary and high school teacher training colleges. The Spice Route Sauharda Cooperative Limited, Sirsi. Established with the purpose of developing local tourism, it organizes a stay for 6 months, mainly for foreign tourists. One of the objectives is to introduce Indian culinary and cultural traditions to such tourists. The Shri Siddhaganga Vidya Samsthe employs Sauharda Credit Cooperative Limited, Tumkur. This cooperative disburses necessary on-time loans, thus ensuring the well-being of all the staff members of over 130 educational institutions of the Shri Siddhaganga Trust. The Kadamba Marketing Sauharda Cooperative Limited, Sirsi. It has earned fame by facilitating and providing a marketplace for every local product from the farmers of North Kannada district, be it honey, condiments, or even any edible fruit.
Suvidha Vividodesha Sauharda Sahakari Niyamita Sagara. This cooperative has the distinction of being the first cooperative supermarket in the rural region serving consumers using state-of-the-art technology. Swat Fast Food is another attraction at this cooperative. Hamsa Chaitanya Sauharda Credit Sahakari Niyamita, Udupi. The secret of success of this cooperative is the provision for solar light loans to migrant laborers. This loan has been dispersed to the migrant families who don't have access to electricity. It's a record that 100% loan repayment has been achieved as the loan amount is collected once a week at their doorsteps of these laborers. Shri Jyoti Vividodesha Sauharda Sahakari Niyamita, Yaksamba, Chikkodi. Known as Jyoti Bazaar, Shri Jyoti Vividodesha Sauharda Sahakari Niyamita provides people with good quality necessary products at low prices. This has gained the reputation of being the most prestigious cooperative of the region.
These are just examples. The Federal Cooperative is an inspiration to hundreds of such new cooperatives that have taken the plunge.
ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಭಾಗದಿಂದ ಬೆಳೆದು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಯಾವ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
We have built this head office in the same rural setting that we have grown up. We were with the old act till 2002. We then migrated to Sauharda Act to provide better administration to the members. Today, I can proudly say that we have the capability to cater to every need of the rural public.
ಅವರ ಅಡಿ ಅಡಚಣೆಗಳು ತೆಗೆಯುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ
The result of Sauharda Act is that more and more women are getting involved.
ತೊಡಗಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
ಈ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಬಂದಾಗಿಂದ
Sauharda Act brought in more cooperatives. It is a matter of pride today to establish a cooperative and become a responsible director.
ಈ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದದಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಾಭಿಮಾನಿ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಆಡಳಿತ ಸ್ವಯಂ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಯುವ ಜನತೆ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾದಾರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ರೀತಿಯ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಯತ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಅಸಂಘಟಿತವಾದ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಉದ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೀದಿ ಬದಿ ತರಕಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಳ್ಯದೆಲೆ ಮಾರೋರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಹೂ ಮಾರೋರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬೀದಿ ಬದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿನಿಸುಗಳು ಮಾಡುವಂಥವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪಾನಿಪುರಿ ಮಾರುವಂಥವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣದಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ವಿಚಕ್ರ ವಾಹನ ರಿಪೇರಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥವ್ರು, ಆಟೋ ರಿಕ್ಷಾ ವಾಹನ ರಿಪೇರಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥವ್ರು, ಸೈಕಲ್ ರಿಪೇರಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥವ್ರು ಅಂಥವ್ರು ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಗ್ಗೂಡಿ ಒಂದು ಸೌಹಾರ್ದವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ತಾವು ಮುಂಚೂಣಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಸಹಕಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಹುಟ್ಟಾಕೋಣ. ಅದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸ್ತಾ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಜೋಡಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಕಳಕಳಿ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
There are several special features of the Sauharda cooperatives. They function only with the contribution of members without any financial assistance from the government. The audit of the Sauharda cooperatives is done by professional auditors only. These auditors are liable to attend the general body meeting and reply to the queries of members, if any. It is necessary that members of the Sauharda cooperatives do at least a minimum transaction in their institution and attend general body meetings regularly. The ownership, management and control of the Sauharda cooperatives lie with the members. The cooperatives have more freedom, are given more responsibility and also enjoy the status of an economic entity. The powers of recruitment of necessary staff, wage revision, promotion or all such decisions in this regard are vested with the cooperative itself.
ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಘಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ನೀತಿ ನಿಯಮದ ಪಾಠಶಾಲೆ.
Sauharda Act could be termed as a school for cooperative societies.
ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಘಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಫಲಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಭದ್ರತೆಗೆ
They can work profitably and effectively towards the financial and social security if the cooperative societies understand the spirit of the act rightly.
ಸಂಘಗಳು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು
I want all the cooperatives to accept Sauharda Act and be successful.
ಪಾಲನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಅವರೇ ಕಾರಣರಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಮೂಲ ಉದ್ದೇಶ.
ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರ ಏನು ಫೆಡರೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅವರು ಸಹ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ತಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ಅವಧಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ನಡೆಸೋದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಭೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸೋದು ಮತ್ತು ತಮ್ಮ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸುವ ಏನು ಮೇಲ್ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರ ಫೆಡರೇಷನ್ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನೂನು, ಅದನ್ನು ಕೇಸ್ ಲಾಸ್, ಆ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಅದನ್ನು ತಂದು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಒದಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷದ ಸಂಗತಿ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಈ ಅಂಬ್ರೆಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸ್ವಾಯತ್ತತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಉತ್ತಮ.
ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಯುವಕರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಇವರು ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಶಾಸನಬದ್ಧ ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲವು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ತರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತರೋದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಒಂದು ಗುರಿಯಾಗಿರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
The fact that 80% of the Sauharda cooperatives are profitable itself speaks of the success story of the Sauharda Act. It is evident that self-regulation brings in discipline by the fact that more than 95% of the member cooperatives have undergone an audit within the stipulated time period. It is a matter of great pride that more than 90% of the newly registered cooperative societies opt for the Sauharda Sahakari Act. The federal cooperative facilitates training and guidance to the cooperatives migrating from the old Act to the new Sauharda Sahakari Act. As there is no provision for government nominees, intervention of political parties is minimal, which has created an apolitical atmosphere in the functioning of cooperatives. This is one of the unique strengths of the Sauharda Sahakari Act.
The self-regulation is the best form of regulation. I am very happy to note that at least one state in India, Karnataka, already doing this in terms of creating self-regulatory mechanism in which cooperative institutions themselves will elect a body which will regulate all the institutions that really function in that institution. For example, Karnataka is one good example that this self-regulatory body could actually supersede one cooperative bank when they were not following the norms, and that is what we need to do.
I want the old 1959 Act also to be in the lines of Sauharda Act. I want no control of the government. I urge all the cooperatives who are running without government help to migrate to new Sauharda Act. Federal cooperatives should facilitate the migration. Directors of the federal cooperative should be clean, judicious, support good cooperatives, and act as a deterrent to misdeeds. Take preventive measures against illegal activities. I am sure that everybody will embrace Sauharda when they see that every cooperative under Sauharda is performing well.
ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಂಯುಕ್ತ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾಡಿನ ಜನರ ಮನ್ನಣೆ ಗಳಿಸಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಹಸ್ತಕ್ಷೇಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅಂದರೆ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಚಳವಳಿ ಊರ್ಜಿತಾವಸ್ಥೆ ಮುಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಚಳವಳಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಸಮಾಜದ ಕಟ್ಟಕಡೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬಹುತರವಾಗಿ GDPಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಂತೇಳಿ ಭಾಳ ಅಭಿಮಾನದಿಂದ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ.
Organization of a cooperative society is a fundamental right now. The Constitution Amendment provides whatever we have incorporated in Sauharda Act. Whatever has been constitutionally amended, the Karnataka Sauharda Act, 95% of that provision is already incorporated in the Karnataka Sauharda Act. Elected representatives in the present context, a large number of people with younger age limit are entering the federal Sauharda cooperatives. That's a good sign.
The federal cooperative is planning to establish a state-level Sauharda Apex Bank to help the member cooperative to have refinance opportunities and help them reinvest their surplus funds. Encouraging member cooperatives to start joint venture businesses, formation of cooperative unions, facilitating formation of new cooperative society with diverse innovative initiatives, empowering each cooperative work as a supermarket for financial products are few of the objects of federal cooperative. It has been planned to begin a research and evaluation cell to enhance the quality of the activities and bring in new dimension to the functioning of Sauharda cooperatives. The Department of Research and Evaluation that came into existence during the decenniary of Federal Cooperative is conducting several activities such as evaluation of cooperative sector by Mysore University, initiation of deposit security project to uphold the interest of depositors, promotion of Sauharda cooperatives using different electronic media, and motivating members Sauharda cooperatives to be active in Swachh Bharata Abhiyana. Publication of books with judgments of various courts on cooperative field and taxation norms for cooperatives and interstate study tour have been successfully conducted. There are plans to start video-based e-training classes and PT diploma courses in cooperation, banking, in association with the universities in the state.
ಸಂಯುಕ್ತ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತನಾಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕನಾಗಿ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಕಾನೂನು ಸಲಹೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡುವುದು, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಅವಶ್ಯವಿದ್ದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊರಡಿಸುವುದು ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು, ಶಾಸನಾತ್ಮಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸಹಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿ, ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿ ಸದಸ್ಯ ಸಹಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾಮಮಾತ್ರ ಬಾಡಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೀಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಹಕಾರಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಹಾಯವಾಣಿಯನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಹಕಾರಿಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಸಂಯುಕ್ತ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಒಂದು ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಧ್ಯೇಯ ಸ್ವಾಯತ್ತತೆ, ಸ್ವಯಂ ಆಡಳಿತ, ಸ್ವಯಂ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿಕೊಂಡ ಕಾರಣ ಮತ್ತು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗೆ ಹೊಂದಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ವೇಗವಾಗಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಜನರೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಬೋರ್ಡೇ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇರುವ ಕಾರಣ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ವಿನೂತನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಾಗಿ, ಒಂದು ಮಾದರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಚೈತನ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿದೆ.
The Federal Cooperative is committed to the overall development and has achieved many milestones. Swabhimani Samavesha, a conference of the Sauharda cooperatives at the Kudala Sangama in 2005, has enhanced the importance and credibility of the Sauharda cooperatives. Coinciding with the celebrations of having 1,000 member cooperatives in the year 2008, the Federal Cooperative, during a function in the banquet hall of the Vidhana Saudha, enabled its member cooperatives to share business. The first divisional office was set up in Belgaum in 2010. 100 e-stamping centers were launched by member cooperatives. The Federal Cooperative has displayed a deep concern towards social responsibility by providing the necessary help to those affected by the floods in North Karnataka in 2009. Women empowerment through cooperative activities was the sole objective of the state-level women's conference held in Bangalore that improved women participation in the cooperative movement.
A review of the development of Sauharda cooperative movement in Karnataka, in which few MLAs and MLCs also participated. Paper presentation in the 8th ICA Regional Research Conference, which was organized by International Cooperative Alliance Asia and Mysore University. Workshop on cooperative movement and journalism for the journalists and media persons of Mysore district. Awareness program on cooperative laws and acts that was attended by more than 400 cooperative representatives. Regional cooperative conferences in Mysuru and Bengaluru are the important programs organized by the Federal Cooperative. 59th All India Cooperative Week 2014 was celebrated in Belgaum with the theme of Strengthening of Member-Related Services and Participation in Cooperative Movement. Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Shri Vajubai Vala, inaugurated the program. District in charge Minister and Karnataka Cooperative Minister were present among other guests. Federal Cooperative aspires to start divisional offices in all divisions, delegate the work in stages to all these divisional offices and further set up offices in all districts along a suitable officer soon. Appointment of Sauharda development officers to create awareness and ensure sustained progress of Sauharda cooperatives at grassroots level manifests administrative maturity of federal cooperative. Establishment of an exclusive court to hasten and simplify the debt recovery process of member cooperatives is a huge leap forward.
ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯ್ದೆ 9 ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿವೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿಗಳು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಬೆಳಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಈ ಕಾಯ್ದೆನ ಜಾರಿಗೊಳಿಸಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯನೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಂಜೂರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅನೇಕ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವು ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುವಂಥ ಕಾನೂನುಗಳ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಉತ್ತೇಜನವನ್ನು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರನೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
The Sauharda cooperatives have opened a new chapter in the country's cooperative history. The federal cooperative is at a successful juncture, that of realizing the dream of many senior activists of cooperatives for complete autonomy in their functioning. The federal cooperative has gained approval from both the public and the government and is marching ahead towards progress.
ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಚಳವಳಿಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಸಹಕಾರ ಸಂಘಗಳ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯ ಚಳವಳಿಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಇವು ಎಲ್ಲವುದರ ಮೂಲ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಟ್ಟಕಡೆಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶೋಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕು, ಶೋಷಣೆ ಮುಕ್ತ ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ 3500 ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹುತೇಕ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಬಡ್ಡಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸಾಲವನ್ನು ಏನು ಪಡಿತಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶೋಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಈ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಚಳುವಳಿಗಳು ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಯಾವ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಷೇರು ಹಣ, ಧನ ಸಹಾಯ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ ಮಾಡಲಿ. ಧನ ಸಹಾಯ ಏನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಷೇರು ಹಣ ಇರಲಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಪಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ಅವಧಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆನ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ಅವಧಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಬಿಡಲಿ, ಈಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ 37,000 ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳೇನಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವೊಂದು ವಿನಂತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಭಿಮಾನಿ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿನಂತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ಆಹ್ವಾನ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ.
The federal cooperative is in the endeavor to improve Sauharda movement qualitatively, make it stronger and highly socially oriented. Despite its numerous commendable achievements in a decade of its existence, the federal cooperative is aware of the fact that its achievements are negligible compared to the various possibilities in the cooperative movement.
The member cooperatives who were responsible for this successful journey are the ones who would be shaping its prosperous future. Having celebrated a decade of its existence, the Federal Cooperative recommitted itself to achieving its stated goals in the year 2012, the International Year of the Cooperative. By imparting the necessary motivation, guidance and training to the cooperatives intending to embrace the Sauharda Sahakari Act, the Karnataka State Sauharda Federal Cooperative is a shining star on the horizon of the success of the Sauharda cooperatives and a guiding light in bringing about a Sauharda revolution in the cooperative sector.